Hello and welcome back to part 3 of What's on the Rack for New Comic Book Day, 15th of February 2023. Part 3 puts us on the third rack. And here, we're out of the Batman zone and we're into the E's and the F's and the G's. So we've got the penultimate 8 billion genies from Charles Soule and Ryan Brown. This has been a fantastic, really imaginative series. I have been loving the art, which looks a lot like that, but just the concept of everyone having a genie and one wish and the chaos that that would cause. It's been a hugely fun and thought-provoking ride. I am sorry that there's not much left. And we will finally now find out what happens to our main cast of characters. Coming to an end also, the final part of Eve, Children of the Moon. I love the first part of this. The original run of Eve was amazing. This has been equally good, really building on that world. Perhaps my favourite post-apocalyptic story for some time. And continuing to delight, we have the new run of the Fantastic Four, which is bright and fun and everything the first family of comics should be. We started gently with just Ben, and now everyone is kind of involved. It really has been a fun ride so far. This is by far my favourite run of the Fantastic Four, possibly since I started reading comics 30 years ago. So, still time to jump on board. We still have the first few issues in. So, honestly, if you missed this train, you want to leap on board. Really nice to see Aftershock still getting their stuff out. Hopefully they can get their finances sorted out and get themselves out of Chapter 11 soon. This is the third part of Fear of a Red Planet, and this has been a really interesting murder mystery set on Mars, and it also explores what the economics and the dynamics of a corporately run Mars colony of the sort a certain social media company owner wants to create. Spoilers, it's not pretty, but it is great science fiction. So, not fun to be there, fun to read about it. Another great run from Boom Comics, Grimm, has been kind of a surprise hit. I don't think anybody was expecting it to do what it's done or be quite as popular as it is. It's very popular here in store, certainly. Wonderful art. The story of the Daughter of Death as she tries to make her way in the afterlife. Really lovely art. Great characters. Non-stop action. It's just, again, original. As is Hexware. It's the future. People have androids. People also mess about with magic. One android also messes about with magic to try and get back the soul of her previous owner. And, that goes about as well as you'd imagine. Fantastic art. Wonderful characters. Great storytelling. I don't really know what else you could ask for. And finally, speaking of great storytelling, we have on part 12 of House of Slaughter. This is the second part of the Butcher's Return story arc. James Tynion IV is knocking it out of the park with this storytelling. The art is great. I think it's beautifully coloured. And the characters that inhabit this world of monsters and the monsters who hunt the monsters it's just all tremendously intriguing and absorbing. I love the world of Something is Killing the Children, of which this is part. And again, early issues of this, hard to come by. The first trade is out, the second is coming very soon. You need to be reading this. It's some of James Tynion IV's finest work, and that is high praise indeed. Okay, that brings us to the end of part 3. We'll be back with part 4 shortly. Until we are, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, be kind to everybody else. Love comics, and stay geeky.